Hi guys, this is a Porsche 911 991. It's a Carrera 2S. Just going to do an interior review for you. Let's have a look at the interior from afar. First of all, it's got white, nice cream leather, this one. It's got your options for moving the seats forward and backwards, and then into the back. So it's got side airbags there. Into the back, room for 2 small humans. See, we've got a child seat in this one, and he's nearly 3 years old, and he fits in here no problem at all. And a little parcel shelf at the back as well. So we'll just sit in the vehicle and we'll have a little look in greater detail. Just a quick pan around first of all. I'll shut the door in a second because we can hear some noise going on. Right, so I'll just shut the door. It's got Alcantara sort of trim on the top here, and it is a very nice interior, very smooth, very sleek. Excuse my hairy legs. Right, so first of all we'll start on this this driver's door here, and at the top we've got a really nice sort of brown leather. Obviously the colour will depend on your options that you choose in your particular vehicle, but it's got a white, a really nice sort of pipe stitching in here. So that runs to here where you'll get like a sort of metal strip, nice metal door opener. Nice firm action, solid, sounds really solid when the door shuts. On the panel here you've got left wing mirror, right wing mirror, right, left, up, down for the direction, and then of course you've got your power windows as well. It's not on at the moment. So up, down obviously for that. You've got a speaker in here, little compartment, storage compartment, and then this pulls out to reveal another storage compartment, and you've got like an elbow rest here. So that's the driver's door. Coming on to the options here for the lighting, that's completely off. Automatic, side lights and main beam. I tend to keep them on this one and only put them on as and when they need them. So we've got a vent here for your aircon or your heater. That's where the key goes in, we'll get to that in a second. And then we've got your instrument dials. So we've got the coolant temperature there, the fuel level. This is your multi-function sort of display, so you'll get trip information in here, you can put your sat nav in here, you get your radio information, your oil levels, things like that. This is your rev counter, and also it tells you which gear you're in, and also your current miles per hour. Current miles per hour on this one, the total vehicle mileage and the trip mileage, and then over to this one you've got the oil temperature and the oil pressure. This is a PDK vehicle, so you'll see we've got flappy gearbox. I'll just zoom into that. That's a downer gear, and this is obviously upper gear. 3-spoke steering wheel. It's got the horn in the middle, but it's a nice sort of again slightly lighter colour leather than the brown. It's like greyish. We've got on the panels here, we've got the wipers. We've got, this is how you operate the multi-function screen, which is right there. This is your sat nav, and this one here is your indicators, etc. Vents in the top there, vents here as well. This is your screen, we'll come to that in a moment. All of your screen options, then you've got your climate control options here. This is for the manual mode, this is for the automatic mode, and these are the actual vehicle options. When you buy the vehicle brand new, depending on what options you choose will depend upon which buttons you will have here. Over to this side you've got 2 drinks holders which slot out quite nicely and are well concealed away when you don't need them. Into the glove box, well, it's standard in there though. You have got a USB port, You've got a port for your music as well, and of course a standard cigarette lighter. And the theme is followed across onto the other side, where you've got obviously the door open, the speakers there, and the window up and down, and you've got the same sort of storage cubby holes there as well. What should we do now? We'll put the key in, we'll start it up. So put the key in, you've got to put your foot on the brake to start up. And there we are. So this is telling us that we've only got 27 miles left in the tank, but if I use this one here, we can sort of come out of that, and then this is how you scroll through. So that's your limits and your temperatures at the moment. Go down, that gives you your radio. Go down again, that is where you put your sat nav on, and more sat nav. Trip information, and then back to the vehicle limits. Sits generally at about just above sort of 600 RPM, 650 RPM. What else have we got now? This is the display unit. So we'll put the radio on. This is where we are now. That's your AM, FM 2. So it's a nice touch screen. I've got the volume down at the moment so as to not annoy anybody for copyright claims, but it's very easy to use. You can also use this one here to sort of navigate through and put whatever station on you want. I do believe it's a DVD player as well. Actually, I've not actually tried that out. Obviously, you can. That's a CD player there. What we got? A bit of Pearl Jam, obviously. So that's your radio, your media. Like I say, you can put your aux cable in. This is where your CD player comes on. You got a telephone, but it's not available at the moment. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I don't know if we have to add that as an option, or it just hasn't been set up properly. But your navigation, you can enter an address, or you can just go straight to the map and it'll tell you exactly where you are. You can go a lot of different sort of things you can do to get your current location and navigate to a specific location. Your source, again, that goes through your discs and your radios. Your sound is your levels. Information, traffic messages, local information, details. The car tells you temperature, ranges, and option is where you can set up the PCM system. Display. Left and right buttons, so if you want to go on to the next track. Future days, you see there we've got getaway, mind your manners, sirens, volume on this one here as well. These are your climate controls, so if you want to put the aircon on maximum, you hear that coming straight through there. You can go through your temperatures, so see it's on low here, put the temperature on a bit higher, and we can use the intensity to go quite high. It's middle of summer right now, so as you can imagine we generally want to keep that on low. This is your manual box, your PDK, so if you put it into drive, you want to use the manual mode, you just knock it across like that and you just simply go up and down your gear like that. You can see how short it is. Most cars you have to sort of really, well not really, but like, you know, it's noticeable. But this one, it's just especially when you're driving as well, it's just a ever so slight shift. It's real fun to drive. That's obviously your drive, your neutral, your reverse, and your parking. Your hazards, so hazards will come on there like that. To lock the interior doors. This is your sport button, so basically if you have this pressed, actually I'm just going to put the car back into park there. So if you've got this pressed, does it do anything on here when I press this? It tells us it's in sport mode, and what the sport mode basically does is it keeps the vehicle in gear for longer. So when you're in automatic mode, it's going to take a little bit longer to change through the gears, and it gives you that sort of extra raspy sound, and you get a bit better performance. Miles per gallon will probably drop though. This one here is your suspension. If I press this, chassis sport selected, so it stiffens the suspension, I believe, by like 10% or so. This is your traction. Press that, what happens? Nothing. Oh, traction off, that is. There. Oh, that's your stop start, sorry. That's your stop start. And that's your rear spoiler. I guess that only works when you're driving. Off. Anyway, I'll look into that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Quick look at the pedals. I'm sure you know what a set of pedals look like. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've missed. Obviously you've got your sun visors, which are pretty standard. One thing I've noticed about the mirrors, in fact, is that for the first time I've seen this where the mirror normally sort of continues on like that and goes up like that, but it's got like a curve on it. And I don't know if they've done this on purpose, but I find it really impossible to actually, like, say for example, if you want to check your hair out or something like that, it's really difficult to look at yourself in the mirror. And the same with the wing mirrors as well. I don't know if that's intended or not, but there we go. So thanks for watching this Diagnostic World video. I've got a guy coming next to me with a strimmer, so I'm going to have to move. I hope this helps.